Good. Is there a pulse out there in the audience? My name is Tony Chelty. I'm the Dean of the College of Business here at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. I've been the Dean since July 1 of this year, and so I'm a short timer. But as we like to say, we've tried to reach out and work with a variety of different colleagues and constituencies and partners, both in the university and outside in the community and across the state of Arkansas. Today I have the pleasure, honestly, of introducing this program, and also the privilege of talking a little bit for about 3 minutes at the front end in terms of my affinity for the country of Germany. For the last 5 years, I've been traveling to Germany on average 2 to 3 times a year for at least a week to 10 days on each trip. So in short, I spent about a month a year for the last 5 years in Germany, primarily in three different states: Thuringia, the Rhineland-Pfalz, and also to a lesser extent in Bavaria. What we hope to do here at the College of Business is to begin to partner more extensively with our European partners, primarily in Germany, and pardon my German, it is non-existent, but not in the university per se, but more in the Fachhochschule, which is a University of Applied Sciences. Fachhochschule. I know there's Germans here going, what the heck is he talking about? But these are universities of applied sciences, which have primarily engineering and business programs. And on the business side, they're more practitioner-oriented, which is much more in line with our MBA programs here. Our goal is to provide opportunities for students and for faculty on both sides of the ocean to visit, to take extended leave, to conduct collaborative research, to intern in respective businesses in Germany and here in the state of Arkansas, and a variety of other opportunities that are of direct benefit to you and to our faculty. When I first went to Germany 5 or 6 years ago, I actually flew into Frankfurt, and then went from Frankfurt to Leipzig. And Leipzig is in the old GDR, or East Germany, but it was after the wall had come down. And my first contact with people in Germany were people who were formerly in East Germany or in the GDR. And I'll tell you an interesting story how different things are. And I think this did it for me more than any other single example that I could provide. But all of the universities and Fachhochschuls in East Germany systematically released all of their economists, their PhDs in economics, and hired West German or Westerners with an economics background that wasn't radical, that wasn't Marxian. And that single example, I think, suggests such a major transformation even in the educational system. And as our guest will tell you today, that not everybody in East Germany is delighted with the change that has come about in terms of the difference in economic system. For example, elderly people, the intergenerational differences are pretty profound. Elderly people are not all that enthusiastic about capitalism because they were better treated under a different system. And with that, I say, sit back, enjoy. You are going to learn an incredible amount just in the short 2 hours that we have today. I thank you, Suzanne, for the privilege of saying hello and greeting everybody here and welcoming you to the Reynolds Center here at the College of Business at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. And with that, let me introduce to you Dr. Susanna Wagner.
Thank you, Dean Shelty, for letting us use this wonderful room and for the opportunity for bringing this to the business school. I'm looking forward to working with you and your PS3 exchange programs in Germany. So that is a wonderful opportunity for both the business students and for the student and the language department. What are we celebrating? Well, November 9, on Monday, marks the 20th anniversary of the fall of the wall. And with that, the collapse of the old world order, the Cold War, the world we knew it ever since the end of the Second World War. And Berlin was a divided city for many years. It was an island in a foreign country, basically, that was divided in itself. And we will have first-hand account anecdotes or stories here from the panel members, and I think that really brought it to life to me. I personally have family in what was the GDR, so I was personally involved in this and very excited when the wall came down. But many people in Germany or in America, they had no ties, and it was just an event that I think is probably the most exciting event in the 20th century. But as I said, I'm also personally involved. I just wanted to let you know a little bit how this symposium came about. And when I first thought about the wall event and how we could possibly celebrate that at UALR, I thought, how can we do this? And I realized really quickly that we have all this talent right here on campus. There's so many professors that actually are fluent in German and are interested in Europe. And we have a UALR alum here with Lenka. Thank you for coming. She also was a German minor, and as I heard yesterday, almost a German major by one class. If I had known, she would have been a German major, but she's a minor. We have Mr. Rob Lenz, who is the Vice President of Axiom, right here in town. Thorsten Gottfried from the German Consul General in Houston. Well, while he flew in, it's not that far, but thank you for coming. And then we have our faculty in the history programs, in the international studies, in philosophy, in political science, in management, in information science. There are so many professors on campus that are fluent in German and that are interested in Germany, and I'm looking forward to interdisciplinary collaboration. I would like to send Provost Balcha's greetings, and he is very sorry that he couldn't be here, but he wrote me a very nice email, and I would like to read that to you. Please make sure to express my pleasure that faculty at UALR are initiating such a symposium which brings together students and faculty from a variety of disciplines around a timely topic. This kind of event, which challenges students and faculty to think broadly and critically and to consider varieties of perspectives, define the kind of life of mind which should be hallmark of contemporary higher education. And he's very pleased that UALR has faculty that works together interdisciplinary. So we had all this talent on UALR campus or around, and all I had to do is bring them together, or to stay with the theme, reunify them. And so that's how the program started. I have one question that I would like you to think about while you hear all the accounts. When I started working on this, someone asked me, why are you doing this? Does Germany still matter? And let me just give you a couple bullet points, and you can then decide, does Germany really still matter? My answer is fairly clear. I would say yes, of course, and here is why, or how that shows. The German Chancellor, Angela Merkel, right now is speaking to the joint